Okay, so here is Abzug, a bit of a slower tempo, and I'm going to count it in so it's clear where the downbeat is, because it does start before the actual downbeat. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Back to the top. 1. Part. C part. So the C part only happens sometimes, and that's the part that's kind of taken out of that tune Tater Patch. If you've heard Tommy Jarrell's version of that, it's kind of what inspired that little C part over the 5 chord. So like I said, the A part starts just before the downbeat, da 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 down, da 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 dum, and the B part is also anticipated, ba da 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 dum, but a little more anticipated than the A section. And I tried to do it there with a little bit less of the double stops, but the double stops are a big part of how I do play that melody, because that's how it was written, and because it's in high bass tuning, so your G string is tuned up a whole step to an A note, and then the rest are the same. And I have my C string tuned up to a D. So it's kind of an open D tuning, but since it's a modal A tune, it makes sense to do that. And you can also put your first finger down on the D string and get that fifth with the open, what used to be your G string. And then the B part kind of has that D vibe to it. But yeah, the chords, if you listen to the Hawktail version, you'll kind of get a sense of the harmonic idea of it, which is basically that the bass walks in the A section, and then the guitar moves in the B section, and vice versa. Like in the A section, the guitar is static, and the bass is moving, and then the opposite is true in the B section. And then the C section is just over the 5 chord, the E chord. So yeah, I hope that helps. And maybe I'll just play it fast one time as well, with kind of everything else thrown back in, the double stops and that kind of stuff. But the bowing is the same at any tempo, basically. And I do start on a down bow, because it's pretty old-timey, with that down down bow centric kind of style where you start the phrases on the down bow and end them on an up bow. Okay, so one more time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.